of Gwen Graham, who expressed them so from such a heartfelt position. And I can tell you that as a mayor of the third largest city in the state of Florida, this is an issue that we deal with every day. And there were a group of mayors of us who were commiserating as we were in contact with Buddy, standing firm with our fellow mayor, that there, but for the grace of God, could have been any one of us in any one of our cities. And so for us as mayors, which is a very different kind of job with a very different kind of relationship with the people that we serve, we have the capacity as Floridians to rise beyond what we have just lived through. They say it's always darkest before the dawn. Well, it's been a pretty dark week. But we have the ability to move beyond this, never forgetting the sorrow and the horror of that event. And I sent my chief of police, I sent officers, we deployed people to come and help in Orlando. But we have the capacity as Floridians to rise above this and to do more, and to do better, and to do some of the things that you just heard folks talk about in terms of institutionalizing progress. Whether it's domestic partner registries, whether it's our city hall that we lit up in the pride colors and the pride flag that flies above City Hall, in terms of human rights ordinances that the city of Tampa has had since 1992. Yeah. Because I know this, as a community, we are so much better. And Tampa has been recognized as a beacon of diversity and a place where we celebrate the inherent goodness of everybody. But I can tell you as a community that we are so much better, that we are so much stronger, that we are so much more competitive when we value the worth of everybody. And Kathy James, I see you nodding back there. I think in my community, we don't ever demonize anybody for any reason. I don't care the color of your skin, the origin of the birth, the language that you speak, the God that you worship, or who you love. We're not doing it. Not on my watch, not ever. Because in that inherent goodness, we are stronger, we are better, we are more competitive. We hold each other up in times like this. We celebrate our victories together, but we are campaignians. We honor that diversity as a strength and not as a weakness. And so the job for us moving forward as Floridians is to honor that inherent diversity in our state. And to mourn with our LGBT brothers and sisters and our Hispanic and Latino brothers and sisters, but to recognize that we've got a simple fundamental moral obligation, and that is to do better. Because ultimately, like Gwen, I've got 2 little kids. You're going to see them running around here today. And as community leaders, we have a simple, fundamental moral obligation, and that is to leave this state in better shape than it was given to us. And come hell or high water, we're doing it together. And Democrats are going to lead the way. We are going to make a difference, because ultimately we will be asked someday by our children, Mommy or Daddy, what did you do? What did you do? And it's incumbent upon us to be able to say, sweetie, I did the best I could, and this is a better place because of it. Let's make something positive out of this horror and make this a better state for everybody, regardless of how you got here, regardless of who you love, regardless of the God that you worship, regardless of the language that you speak, regardless of your station in life. We are all Floridians, and we are all going to do this together. Hang in there. We got your back.